Yes, sir. We back. Another episode of PROCONversations podcast. You know what I'm saying? From them boys. From the home of the masters. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, I love you, Jakes.
It's your boy Derek.
And this is episode 55. Today we're going to be covering, some WNBA news. We got some Chicago news. We got YouTube basketball news. We got back NBA news. You know what I'm saying? Then we got NFL news. And yeah, pretty jam packed episode, man. Let's get it started. All right, so we're gonna start off today, talking about Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream. A trade I feel like came out of nowhere. I woke up one day, I just seen Angel Reese wind up posting, how would y'all feel if I went to Atlanta Dream? And just basically posting like hypothetical shit, and everybody was going crazy, like, hey, that'll be fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, probably like 20 minutes later, breaking news. Angel Reese has been traded to Atlanta Dream for two first round. I was like, what, nigga? But at the same time, like, what else was the Chicago Sky gonna do, bro? She already like basically let y'all know I don't want to be here. You niggas ain't trying to compete. Like y'all tripping, and I need to. If we're going to be in a position to where we are going to compete, we're going to have to put ourselves in better standings so we can go get better free agents. Or, when we do get rookies in here, they're going to actually want to play for this team and not want to, get traded or any of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And they basically held it to the fire for that. Like she said, the most craziest shit. That's the most basic knowledge of running a fucking franchise is being good standing with your current players and building a winning culture. Why the fuck was that so bad? I don't understand that. So they trade Andrew Reese and they pick up Skylar Diggins, someone who's had numerous issues with her front offices, especially when she's pregnant. So yeah,
Yeah,
good luck with that.
especially when they're pregnant. But okay.
Good luck with that. But Derek, what's your thoughts on Andrew Reese to the Atlanta Dream?
I wasn't surprised she got traded. Uh, it was definitely just like it's like it just wasn't really something I was expecting to wake up to, or just like look at my phone. It's like, oh, okay, oh, well, damn. But yeah, I didn't really like. I just like it's really just like Sky basically chose which route they want to do. Like Reese made it clear, it's like, hey, bro, either we get some better people, or it's like, shit, I'm either that or I get my ass out of here. And it was like, all right, we gonna get your ass out of here. Go to Atlanta, get go down to Atlanta. Now for their next move to be like, hey, all right, now we got our best player out. Uh, let's sign Skylar Diggins. Oh, like, okay, damn. And it's like, yeah, like you said, bro, you think she gonna be happy with the shit y'all doing right now?
No.
Let's be for real. That's like Giannis with all the shit he's mad about. Them niggas trade him to the Bulls. You think he's gonna be happy? You think
Hell no.
you think this is what he wanted? Like, look, he would have like yeah, this yeah,
To the
like
Los Angeles Clippers.
nah. They ended up they're in a better situation than the Bulls. Bulls are like evidently tanking, and it's very clear. Like them and like six other teams. But yeah, so I will. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm surprised. Definitely be interesting what they do because Atlanta, so much like had a very good team. So it definitely would be nice to see here. Well, not
What do you feel
here.
like she
See,
adds?
hmm,
What do you feel like she adds to the team, to this Atlanta team?
what she adds, well, I would say definitely like an interior presence, uh, offense and defense, and like boards and uh boards. I feel like boards is definitely her like biggest
Asset.
yeah. So I feel like yeah, somebody who can crash the boards and bring defense. I feel like that's a great asset anywhere. So and I know like her scoring capabilities is definitely still like something in the works. Probably she's like working on that right now as of this taping. Or it's like or Atlanta's like looking forward to like improve upon it. So yeah, I think she's definitely going to be a big. I definitely this is definitely a big pickup for the Dream. The Sky on their end, I'm extremely confused because it's like I remember hearing news that um they were giving they're foregoing their picks to re to retain players as opposed to letting them being taken in the expansion draft. So it's like, all right, they really wish to keep their players. Like, only issue is like they were asked. So it's like, well, okay, what the fuck's going on? So to follow that up with, all right, we want to keep this core together. Now let's trade away Angel Reese. It's like, all right, so clearly y'all don't have uh, these moves don't really mix. So it's like, yeah, this shit's like it's definitely very confusing. But hey, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes with both of them, of course.
Oh yeah, and then she's basically replacing Brittany Griner because Brittany Griner's has left the Dream now. Where does she depart to?
To go to the Sun,
Yeah, she's back on the
who are
Sun.
gonna be who aren't gonna be the Sun anymore after this season.
Yep, they're going to Houston. Then we got
Coming back? What?
nah, for real. And then we got the two expansion teams. They did their two expansion teams before the NBA did. They got Portland Fire and they got the Toronto Tempo coming. So I said that's gonna be pretty cool for the WNBA. Okay. All right, but moving from one terrible Chicago front office to the next one. Derek, take us away. What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Chicago Bulls looked at what they had on their plate and said, "What the fuck are we doing? Get this shit out! Get this shit out of my face, bro." Arturas Karnasovas and Mark Eversley, our EVP of basketball operations and our GM, are fucking gone. They got thrown out like Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. They are fucking out of here, bro. To both of them have a whopping record of 222 and 254. Shout out to 254. One winning season, one playoff appearance. That was a first round exit, getting kicked out 4-1 in the series. I would say this is definitely well deserved. Very late. I wish they'd done this a long ass time ago because they are doo doo at doing their jobs. It's become clear. They basically was on some shit that the Kings is doing. They got one season and they did not know how to do anything right after that. It's like and like a lot of motherfuckers like have like pointed out like clacky things. So I'm just gonna quote them for now. Like Kofi Abo is like, hey bro, like bringing in Vucevic and not knowing when was a good time to. I'm sorry, I'm not saying holding on for Vucevic for too long. Then there is the fact they gave Zach Levine $215 million only to ship that nigga to Sacramento after not that long. Getting DeMar DeRozan, holding on for DeMar DeRozan for too long. I love DeMar, but we held him on for too long, bro. and essentially getting nothing in return. Spending the fourth overall pick on Patrick Williams, a nigga who did not start a single game for Florida State. That that should have been the epitome. I'm like, all right, I don't know what they saw, but after like a little bit, you think to yourself, all right, maybe they see something in him. Nigga has not averaged more than 10 points, bro. Nigga's ass. Then what else? Lonzo Ball. Now, granted, Lonzo Ball had injuries, but so eventually we end up letting him go. The whole bullshit we pulled in the fucking trade deadline, bringing in all them goddamn guards for what? For what? And just the guards. We didn't get no draft picks. That's the thing. All this shit, no first round picks, and none of these little moves they did. So I'll say, so it's like, yeah, I'm glad these niggas gone because they were terrible at their fucking job. Like the Bulls deserve better. The Bulls should be as storied as a franchise, as a desirable place to go to, as much as motherfuckers be wanting to go to the Knicks, as much as motherfuckers be wanting to go to the Lakers. Motherfuckers be wanting to go to the Heat more than they want to go to the Bulls. Motherfuckers be wanting to go to Dallas more than they want to go to the Bulls. I feel like the Bulls should have been one of them places where it's like, hey, bro, we should be wanting to go here, bro. Who doesn't like Chicago is like is like the third largest city in the fucking U.S., bro. Who the fuck would want to go here? But that shit has never been like a desired place for niggas to go, and I hate that. And it's like, bro, come on, bro. Like, and niggas don't want to continue the winning legacy that uh Michael Jordan left. Niggas ain't want to follow up on shit D Rose had with Tills and them, Jimmy and them. Like, come on, bro. I get it. I feel like there's definitely a culture that we had, but we don't got that right now. We just got we just got Trash and Anthony Simons out here doing shit. We got niggas spewing religious shit just to get kicked off for it. Shout out Jaden Ivey. Or don't. Hey, bro, he's out in the streets now. But boom. So it's like, yeah, whoever is comes in next needs to know what the fuck they doing. I also think Michael Reinsdorf should go too, for obvious reasons. He's like the Suns owner. He's the president of the damn team. He need to go too. I don't give a fuck. Just be like, hey, bro, sorry, son, you care about this. Shoot, now boom. I'm happy. Really hope to do a good job on this search for a new front office. I really hope who they
I've been
hire.
seeing about that. They got some
I
ideas.
really hope who they hire does not um have a bad track record. Feel me? Um, I do think uh Billy should go too because it's about time for a clean slate, straight up.
That's the thing. They've been saying the rumors are
Oh
they
yeah,
want
I
to
heard
go
that shit
along.
too.
Yeah, they want to
Oh
go
yeah,
along
the
to it.
motherfucker talking
If you
about
ain't fucking with Billy, you can't come over here.
yeah, what the fuck? Like, why is that? Why is that the nah? See, that's the main reason why I was like, oh yeah, you got to go too. Because why the fuck is that? Why is that the deciding factor? Hey man, I really like what he's doing. He got a good track record, all that stuff. Ooh, the woo. What you mean you don't fuck with Billy? Oh no, yeah, you gotta go, big. You gotta go, big bro.
Bro, that should be a better. That should be more prevalent in the league though. More head coaches would keep their fucking jobs if the front office actually fuck with them.
Here's the thing. It's like I feel
He's not a
like
bad coach.
yeah, he's not a bad coach. I'm saying in a situation like this, I feel like it's time for a clean slate. There are definitely certain situations where it's like, all right, like I feel like I feel like Phoenix Suns. I feel like they should have kept Monty Williams instead of having to go through that whole revolving door of fucking head coaches who have won
That
championships and
was
such. I
that
thought that
was
was weird, and I
that was
feel like that was
hilarious.
more like what the owner was doing because he was like, hey, bro, I want to do something. I want to bring in my own footprint. let's get rid of Monty Williams and bring in Kevin Durant. Like I thought that was weird. Get rid of Chris Paul. Get rid of all this. Keep Devin Booker, but all that stuff no. I'm like, yeah, that was just yeah. It was like that was a case of like, yeah, he wanted to do stuff. I don't. I would have preferred they like kept Monty because I thought Monty was a good coach and he was doing something great over there. Cause I know like yeah, they had a very disappointing exit, but still I feel like they should have kept him. And do you have an yeah, like what you got an example of something like that where you felt like they should have like a front office came in and you're like, all right, they already got a good coach, and like they was like, yeah, we're just gonna like let's say after one season or before the fifth season that is like actually we're gonna get rid of you too. So shit like
Um,
that.
I wouldn't say off of one season, but they got rid of Dwayne. The Raptors got rid of Dwayne Casey after Coach of the Year to bring in his backup Nick Nurse as the head coach, and you could say that was part of why they won a championship. But I think the most major deciding factor was not only the roster but adding Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? To a East that, well, I ain't gonna lie,
No,
that
it
probably
was
would have been one of
also
the
lacking
best
LeBron.
East. That would have been one of the best East LeBron would have played against. So I can't even use the it's no LeBron thing necessarily with that because it still would have been stacked because Braun hasn't didn't play a 60. Not saying that what I'm saying that he couldn't have beat them niggas, but it would have been a great test. But Braun didn't play a 60-win Bucks team or that deep ass 76ers team that had Ben Simmons at the one, JJ Redick at the two, Jimmy Butler at the three, fucking Tobias Harris, damn near finna be an all star, and goddamn Joel Embiid at the five. Mike Scott coming off the bench. You got like bro. One of the best teams we've seen assembled. I feel like they probably would have won the finals that year,
JP.
especially seeing how you know Golden State unraveled with
That was
with
that was
Giannis.
just the second round too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just the
Because
second round.
they played the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
So yeah, that shit was definitely stacked. I don't know I can't remember who the Bucks beat on the way there, but yeah, it was definitely a stacked uh for Eastern Conference.
Most definitely. So, I don't feel like Dwayne Casey should have got fired, and I also don't feel like who else is a good coach. I feel like shouldn't have kicked out. Um, I can't think right now, but right now
Budenholzer,
that's definitely the first person that came to mind. Raptors
Budenholzer.
coach of the year, stupid.
What do you think about Bud?
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was actually fucked up. His brother passed, bro. You can see it, like he stopped shaving and everything. Like he definitely was stressed out. You can't. You shouldn't have done that to
Oh
him.
my God.
You shouldn't have
Oh,
done that to
Frank
him.
Vogel.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say that too, cause he winds up being like the scapegoat coach. Like he's been a scapegoat coach twice now. He's scapegoat, well, three times actually. He was scapegoat coach on the Pacers. Try to make it seem like it was his fault when it's really this team is ass and Paul George is being a fucking diva. That's not Frank Vogel's fault. You go to Lakers, you give him fucking Russell Westbrook, you gut the whole goddamn team to do it, and then you get mad at him for not making the playoffs and not making him uh, you know, a defensive minded squad. And you got 30, 38-year-old fucking Carmelo Anthony and
Trevor
goddamn
Ariza.
Trevor
Yeah, Trevor
Ariza. Like, what are we
and
talking about,
Russell
bro?
Westbrook. And then you
Play my
go to
theme music.
then
Outstanding. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
uh,
Nigga got the Gap Band together. And we talking
and
about why
then
they not blocking why they not blocking anybody's shot, why they getting ran over. They tired, nigga.
they
They
30. Then
tired.
they 30.
Niggas is tired, bro.
And
That was
then
fucked up.
Phoenix, they they went through Bud and Vogel.
Why you ain't got Bradley Beal carting niggas from half court? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Bradley Beal is one of the this generation's. I can't even get it out. This generation's best defender. Why you ain't unlocked that yet, bro? You know what I'm
You gotta have him be like Drew Holiday, bro.
saying? On God.
I didn't mean that, Bradley.
Nigga got pissed off, bro. Nigga was blown, bro. But yeah, yeah, Frank Vogel's definitely one of those coaches too. But back to the Bulls real quick. The two players I've seen that they've been bringing up, well, two executives I've seen that they've been bringing up is well, actually four. Cal Corver from the Hawks. Well, he's executive over there. I've been seeing that.
Oh, like, huh?
And then I've also
Okay,
been seeing Bob Myers. You know, because he hasn't
okay,
picked up a
okay.
job yet. He's still been doing the commentating shit, which he seems to really like. But I'm pretty sure he's just been waiting on that perfect job to pop up. This would be a perfect job for him.
Mhm. Get your ass over here, man. Come on, Bob.
Ah, yeah, jury is definitely had his name in the hat. Now that would change our culture. I'm not gonna lie. Franklin was dying after seeing what he did at Toronto. We was just talking about that, and he don't give a fuck to make the big decisions. That nigga was definitely trade Josh Giddey in the drop of a fucking hat, and it would be parades in the fucking city. I'm telling you about a move that he would make to get to get somebody for Josh Giddey.
Josh Gay does not have that big of an imprint for it to be that big of a hit. I'm like,
I
man,
said
fuck.
the same thing about DeMar DeRozan.
No,
Nigga,
DeMar DeRozan got a big hit. No, no, DeMar DeRozan, that should actually like hurt everybody involved, even Masai. He's like, it's like, fuck, I don't want to do this,
but he did
but
it.
I need, but I need this shit. I need
He
this.
fucking did it. He put the chips
That
on
was
the
like,
table and got it
that was
done.
definitely one of the biggest gambles that paid off.
It
Because
definitely
they dead
did.
ass only had a one. They dead ass that was dead as 1 year window.
They got it done, and they could have repeated like the next year. Shit, niggas was in the bubble though. OG was trying to bring them niggas back. He was spraying them niggas down with threes. Excuse me. But yeah, moving on. Mike Malone to UNC, which was crazy. Is Billy Donovan was previously attached to that role, and I guess Chicago was like, hell no, not letting that motherfucker go. Well, we got you, bro. You ain't got to go over there. Stop playing, bro. But yeah, Mike Malone to UNC, man. How do you view that? You think that's a good move? I feel like they got one of the best, most intense coaches in basketball. I'm not gonna lie, and he's definitely gonna light a fire up under their ass, and get them in a winning position, have them
I would
doing everything they
say,
need to be doing, down to the T. He's not like I'm not gonna say he played by the book, but he definitely is a player that demands greatness out of you. I mean, definitely a coach that demands greatness out of you. So I feel like it's a good look for UNC. Okay.
oh, good. All right. I think this is. It could go either way. I definitely see it can definitely get them back to get them to winning. I definitely see him getting them into the playoffs and all that stuff. I don't think it's gonna be the equivalent of Bill and UNC football because I feel like with college football that's gonna be a bit of a harder thing. I get it. Like Bill got a solid resume. I just don't think it's gonna be a smooth transition when it comes to like the whole recruiting and all the bells and whistles that come with college, especially with college football. With basketball, I feel like that's gonna be definitely a bit easier when it comes to him, and I feel like and he hasn't been the game for that long for consider. Maybe I don't want to play for Mike Malone, and you see a lot of these you see a lot of these former like either NBA players and such that end up becoming coaches, and they end up turning a program around. I feel like the NBA resume really does attract a lot of players to certain schools. Um, See that with LIU, with Memphis with Penny Hardaway and stuff like that. So I feel like yeah, he's definitely gonna bring some attention, and it's already enough that UNC basketball is a lot more different than Bill Belichick going to UNC football because UNC basketball has a much bigger reputation as why considered one of the blue bloods when it comes to college hoops. Like 'cause, you know you got when it comes to the likes of Coach Ward Williams, you have players like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins, James Worthy. Like there's a
Oh,
lot, and that's just in the that's just in the fucking 80s. Vince Carter, uh, shit, Rashad McCants, all of them. So there's definitely like um a big there's definitely a big like whole reputation in there. So that being like all right, there's definitely kids like who's like hey bro, would definitely would want to be a Tar Heel. Mix that in with yeah, we also now have a NBA championship winning coach. So yeah, that's definitely gonna bring um some people want to come there, and and he has coached college basketball before. It was like a long ass time ago, but I doubt it's gonna be that crazy of a transition from going back to college. And I feel like if this goes well, like long enough, he can definitely see himself back to coaching in the pros. So I would definitely be more optimistic about uh him being him being there than pessimistic. Uh, it's just a matter of time will tell. I'll definitely see. It definitely comes down to how this off season is gonna go with recruiting and such, and the whole shit with the portal to decide whether like how well it's gonna go. Even then, I feel like he can definitely coach up some players for sure. That that's my 2 cents on it.
for sure, for sure. Real quick, we just got breaking news. Rakia Jackson to Chicago Sky just got announced. We're technically we're in the first day of free agency right now.
Okay, that
Um,
makes much sense.
yep of the WNBA. So yeah, man, how do you feel about Rakia Jackson? Rakia Jackson to the Chicago Sky.
That's a good move, but I'll definitely like wait to see what all fucking Chicago's going. Because
And
far as
Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins.
okay, that is actually that's a better move. Okay, that's a much better move. God damn. Okay, all right. Apparently, all it took was getting rid of their best player for them to be like, all right, okay, now let's get more players. Like the fuck, like why the fuck you couldn't do this when she was there, bro? It wasn't like her contract was bringing y'all back. Like what the fuck?
Hey man, we'll see. For all we know, this can be some Draymond Green talking to Dylan Brooks. Oh, the dynasty starts after you. And you look at the Memphis Grizzlies right now without Triple J. But you know, uh, you know, we don't know. We don't know yet. Well, hopefully it works out for him. But moving on, man. I'm let's go to this other NBA topic, and we'll come back to that
Pod,
one.
pods.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Pods. Aditsky.
he's he's done it.
He
He's done it.
finally got it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga
Play
can
the Kevin
post
Harlan.
again.
Play the Kevin Harlan. Got it. Bang! You know what I'm
He can
saying? He
post.
finally got that fucking 30 points.
He can
After
post
out here
again, bro.
saying, bro, Yeah, but I'm the second person that can come at the Curry, bro. What are you talking about, nigga?
Yeah, niggas was
What are you like? Get the fuck up out of here, bro.
like, you
Granted, you played every single game this fucking season, and most of your team cannot say that. Like most of your team cannot say that. Probably you probably the only person on your fucking team that can probably say that. I'm not looking all that up right now to see who all played fucking game. But I know you have played every game. And so far you've averaged what like 14, 4 and 3 or some shit like that. The nigga that come after Steph Curry not putting up 14 points. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you
you're
that right now.
durable. You're durable for now.
3 or 4 seasons in would not be just getting to 30 points. If Steph Curry was as durable as you was in the beginning of his career, nigga, he would have had 30 season points. I'm telling you right now. What are we talking about? Multiple times. Also Cooper Flag shit. But, shout out to you, bro. You finally got your 30. Hopefully that builds up your confidence. And at the same time, hopefully you pass that motherfucking ball when Curry is open. Or when Curry is sitting up there waiting for you to screen, and then Draymond's telling you to set the screen, you're not sitting up there like, "Hey, bro, Curry, pass me the ball, but I've got this shit on your Jeremy Lin, Kobe shit." Hopefully, you think about, I already got 30 points. Good chill. I can rest now. We got the plane over it. You know what I'm
Still lost to the Kings, but hey, still
saying?
amazing milestone.
No, for real. Clap it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not clapping for that nigga.
Applause in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Press the button. Let's go. Ooh,
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Anyway,
yeah.
moving on. I'm gonna go on a fucking law talk about this shit. Hey, bro, good shit. I know he's not that bad, motherfucker say he is, but it's like, hey, bro, look at the eye test. It's like he ain't he ain't he ain't no Jordan Poole, bro.
Yeah,
When he
it
was
makes me
when he
miss
was there.
Jordan Poole. Not gonna lie, bro. It definitely makes me miss Jordan Poole. And Jordan Poole just put up 30 his damn self the other night. They finally released that nigga on the Pelicans. That nigga just be sitting up there because I don't know. I don't know. That's the wrong team for him to be on. I
I
was
said
getting real
he's
upset that
he's
when he
so
first got there.
he's lucky playing bad over there too.
He's barely getting tick. It's not the right system for him at all.
Yeah. I
I
said,
wish
I'm
he
like,
would
I
have
don't
stayed at
think that
Golden
was
State, man. They would have probably
said,
got another one or been in the running for another one. Hey, he stayed over there.
said that's not that's it's not the place for him.
It's not. But
All right.
let's go to NFL real quick. We got Dontavion Wicks to the Eagles. How do we feel about that pick?
This is definitely I'll say it's I ain't gonna say it's like that big of a blow to the Packers. Cause it's like none of the receivers have really shown anything crazy for me to be like, fuck. I mean, I get it. They already lost Dobbs. Um, I say all this could really do is just be like, yeah, all right, now we need Watson and Golden to step up, and especially Watson to stay healthy because you got Crowd coming back from a torn ACL. It's like, yeah, it's like Packers have always had like a deep receiving core. It's just like the only issue is just like it's like that, but the quality of all those receivers is not really like nothing crazy. It's like just like a bunch of wide receiver twos and threes, and you got a good quarterback and Love who knows how to like put numbers up with them. Like like these wide receiver cores Aaron Rodgers be having, and it's just like I mean, I fuck it. So you could say this is a good pickup for the Eagles, but it's like I mean, cool. If they plan on moving from AJ Brown and plan to move Smitty over to number ones, Wicks can be two or three, depending how this new system, this new OC goes. So it's just saying, um, it's not a crazy, it's not a major move in a grand scheme of things, but it's definitely significant for both teams. It's just like it's a matter of what how they utilize Wicks. It's going to determine like if he makes a whole jump this next upcoming season, then that's going to determine how big this trade is. Because as far as I'm concerned, Wicks wasn't really never that the guy. So it's like, yeah,
For sure. um, I feel like Matthew Golden definitely does step up. I would say that on the Packers side of things, and they still have Tyreek Hill out there. You still have Stephon Diggs out there. You still have Odell Beckham Jr. who still wants to have another crack at it. There's a few other running backs wide receivers that's out there that people can still reach out to if they're still not confident in their core or confident in a guy being the number one or number two stepping up to the plate. You still have those three options. Vet top tier could be, what I'm saying, your one or dominant two option. So I'm just, I don't know, putting it out there that it's not the end all be all with them making these trades and such. The Tavion Wicks, yeah, I definitely feel like a move like that is showing that they are prepping for that AJ Brown move potentially to the Patriots. It seems like that's pretty much a lot. After June, when they get that contract and that shit goes down to like it was like 16 million or some shit like that. I can't remember the exact number we previously reported on, but yeah, man, I definitely feel like it's a move to prep for that. But yeah, moving on to the players in the product, to the product itself. NFL is being investigated. Shit. God, man.
see, the Department of Justice is just opening an investigation into the NFL to see whether they're using anti-competitive tactics that harm consumers. No, the nature and scope is not known, but it could involve the league's ability to allow teams to negotiate their own TV rights packages. Congress has raised concerns in recent months over how difficult it is for fans to watch games due to various rights deals with networks and streaming devices. A stark difference compared to 1961 when the Sports Broadcasting Act was introduced. The statute granted some antitrust protection to the NFL and its teams, allowing them to negotiate media rights deals. But, of course, it has changed since then. Well, most games could be viewed on television. Of course, streaming is now a thing. You can see where this shit is heading, basically. Now, the NFL are split between multiple broadcasting networks and streaming services, including Netflix and Prime Video. Those streaming services require subscriptions, making it harder for fans to watch every single game. I'm reading off of Yahoo Sports, by the way. A chair of the Senate Judiciary Subcommittee on Antitrust, Competition Policy, and Consumer Rights estimated fans needed to spend almost $1,000 on cable and streaming services if they wanted to watch every NFL game last season. The DOJ and the NFL declined to comment. It is unclear what the DOJ is seeking to accomplish with its reporting investigation. It could be looking to get ahead of the issue before the NFL negotiates its next media rights deal, going to happen as soon as the next few months. The league can't technically opt out of its current TV and streaming partners until after the 2029 season, but they all might agree to renegotiate so they can lock in deals that extend well into the 2030s instead of the current deal that expires at the end of this decade. The NFL is expected to negotiate with each partner individually. The DAJ might have something to say about that. Let's just picture all the niggas in fucking trench coats. But yeah,
Hello, bro. It's just like we were saying off camera yesterday. I do feel like this shit is anti-consumer. I was saying it before the season even started, and then it took for the season to start for people to start complaining. Like, bro, I don't even have Amazon Prime. I don't even have the Peacock or whatever the fuck. I don't even have this. I don't use it for nothing else but to watch my NFL. Before I could just watch everything all on one thing. Now I gotta have, excuse me, I gotta have League Pass. I gotta have Peacock. I gotta have Paramount. I gotta have Amazon Prime. I gotta have ESPN Plus. Like, why do I have to have all these apps and gotta have cable just to watch all my goddamn games? It shouldn't be like that. Some people were saying like even to pay like the full thing like up front instead of paying it a month, damn near $1,000 to pay all of this shit together. That's insane, bro. Just to watch one product. We're not talking about we're not talking about people that watch everything else. Like, I am fully aware. 'Cause I'm around niggas that don't watch movies. I'm fully aware that there's niggas that don't watch movies like that or watch TV shows like that, but they will watch goddamn sports. That's all they come there for. There's not a centralized sports app where it's nothing but sports on it the whole time, and you get everything that you want to, say that you want to see, like you can with movies. There's sports split up on different things. Like even on HBO Max, I don't know if they still do it, but at the time I knew HBO Max had rights to show basketball games. I'm like, the fuck is HBO Max doing with? Where did that happen? A nigga like me, yeah, that works because I love HBO Max. I love watching TV shows. I love, what I'm saying. I'll probably start doing reviews on Euphoria. Kind of up if I'm going to do that or not. We really haven't getting that many reviews on the reviews, or the reaction. But we'll see how that works. But yeah, you know, I watch Euphoria and all that shit on HBO Max, and I watch the movies as well. I would love to go watch some sports on there. Amazon Prime, I'm loving to watch sports on there. Cool, but most people just want to watch their goddamn football. That's it. That's all. And them splitting up these media rights, of course, yes, it's generating more revenue for the players. Cool, great. But what about the consumer who is there to support the player? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, give them some extra incentive or something. Give them free jerseys or something, or some type of free merch or something that will incentivize them having to pay all this goddamn money just to watch the goddamn product. Or if you're gonna do it that way, stop taking down like Stream East. You know what I'm saying? Or any other, streaming platform. There's other platforms out there. I would not be saying, but stop trying to take down Stream East. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on? That's weird. Why are we trying to take down platforms that's actually helping the consumer actually watch a product? Because it don't matter if they don't watch your shit on none of them other platforms. They're still there to watch it for you. They're still going to buy something for you. They still got a motherfucking Steelers rug that's been in the family for 20 years because of you. Cheese head pillows before you. Don't matter how the fuck they watching it. Don't worry about that. As long as they there to support you, that's what we should be thinking about. And I hope after the DOJ does their findings, that there's some kind of great resolution to this. You know what I'm saying? Before it gets out of hand. We already had the we already had the potential of Netflix buying what was Netflix about to buy?
No, it was they were gonna
Warner
buy.
Brothers. Buying Warner Brothers.
Yes.
We already had that potentially about to happen. And or essentially seeing a whole thing of media just changing before our eyes. Like, bro, we're already playing. I love YouTube. Shout out to you. Not this you. But I'm paying $28 for YouTube Premium right now. That is insane. I remember when it was $15 for the whole family plan. Now I'm paying 28 fucking dollars. I'll be paying $35 before I know it. Just for YouTube Premium. YouTube. I'm not talking about nothing like I'm not talking about the TV. I'm talking about YouTube Premium. That's it. That's all. I'm not even watching those shows on here, bro. Besides my podcast, and we on here talking about this. That's crazy. But yeah, bro. Um, to move on from there, I just feel like there should be something done about it, and I hope it is. Thank you for coming on my TED Talk. All right, we just had Mook join us for this next topic. He's in the building, you know what I'm saying? Make some motherfucking noise. We can't hear you. Okay. Charles Aminu says the league has figured out, well, has not figured out Josh Allen, but the league has figured out Lamar Jackson. Let's play the motherfucking clip. All right, you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, bro. It sounds like a crazy take to me. Only on the Lamar side. I'm not gonna say on the Josh Allen side. I don't think niggas, no niggas have not figured out Josh Allen. I feel like on the Lamar side of things, I don't think it's that easy. Like I don't think it's that black and white. It's more so like the players around him, and then his even Peyton Manning and Eli said this. Sometimes he'll go by directly what the game plan is saying, or what they saying in his earpiece, and that would be sometimes to his own detriment. And it's like he got a bad rep for it, like coming into the league. Everybody didn't want to be a running back, but everybody didn't want to be a quarterback. They wanted to be a running back and all this, that, and third. They already had like a precursor of who he was as a player and who he was as a person and all that. And he's been doing everything to like combat that. Still trying to be himself within it, but everything to combat that, so he doesn't look like a diva at the end of the day, just doing his own shit. Because what if it don't work out? You know what I'm saying? He just start coming up with his own plays off the rip, this that, and third. He don't really do that shit too much, as people may think. And sometimes he can't do that. He got a revolving door of niggas. Like he just lost what? Lost five key fucking players this season, this off season. That's happened multiple
As of
times.
right now.
As of right now, you know what I'm saying? That's happened multiple times. He's had revolving door of wide receivers, all of that. He's hadn't had like a Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison Sr. type of relationship, or a goddamn Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, anything like that, to where he has a set person that's been there the whole time that he can develop this chemistry with. Who? Who? Who you
Mark
thinking of?
Andrews.
The
That nigga was a
nigga
top three
gone.
tight end for
The
about
nigga
5, 6
gone.
years now.
The nigga gone, bro. The nigga
Yeah, yeah,
gone.
nah, yeah, yeah. Last couple seasons, I give y'all that now. But besides last season, he's still been a top 7, 8 tight end though. I don't count. He's still solid. I like Isaiah Likely over him, but Isaiah Likely not getting the touches that he was getting. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 seasons. If Isaiah get them touches, he in them talks. But I think we'll see that. You know what I'm saying, with the Giants. But yeah, but you keep going though.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. I don't think it's that black and white. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there are in certain game plans you can put out there, being that Lamar's gonna have that type of mindset when it comes to approaching the game. But I don't think it's that black and white. Like he's just a easy. That he makes it sound like he was an easy lick. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can go take him. All you gotta do is send 5 guys at him, and then you like, nah, I don't, hell no, hell no. That shit sound disrespectful. That shit sound disrespectful. I'm not gonna cap. But y'all can go ahead. Either one of y'all who want to start. I'll probably say, Derek, you go ahead and say what you gotta say, and then we'll go
I'm
like
not even
that.
gonna say this shit sound disrespectful. It's just he said that shit like that was the secret formula or something. Send 5 niggas and cover all the receivers. Yeah, no shit. You supposed to do that. Well, you don't have to send 5 niggas, but still, like, what the fuck? Hey, bro, if that's here's the thing, and he motherfuckers showing clip, motherfuckers been sending could send 5. That's just a fucking blitz. Legit, you just need to stop them. That's lit. That's legit. That's not like no crazy formula. Everybody can do that. It's just a matter. Can you do that like well? Like not everybody, not all the time. You're all the receivers are gonna be smothered like that because not everybody got the same. Not everybody got the same elite group of corners or shit like that. It's legit. You got to have a game plan, and I'm pretty sure everybody got a whole different game plan when it comes to trying to deal with Lamar, and whether he succeeds or not is going to determine where you stop him or not. And at the same time, that strategy you use is not going to work every fucking time. Like you think, all right, we sent 5 men and had all the receivers covered this game. All right, cool. Definitely gonna come back and do something different the next time y'all meet. Like, come on, like let's like that's like a nigga saying, hey, bro, the only way to stop Giannis from scoring 50, guard him. Like, okay, what the fuck? All right. I guess the niggas ain't figured that shit out yet. Then it's like, and the shit that y'all saying, like, yeah, that Josh Allen is doing, Lamar is still doing that. Now, am I gonna say Josh hasn't been figured out? No, Josh hasn't been figured out. Lamar hasn't been figured out. Motherfuckers just happen to come with a game plan to stop him in certain games. And also, and it's not even that. It's also like there's other like factors in it to where you can say you stopped Lamar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could, yeah, receivers are like, yeah, sure, receivers getting smothered or receivers are dropping passes. Run game ain't going well. The blocking is inefficient and he's just getting sacked all the goddamn time. There's like, yeah, that's just it for that one game. But to say you have them figured out, you do not have them figured out. If he had been figured out, then the stats would
Reflect that.
resemble that. The eye if the eye test would have said, hey, all right, they haven't figured out, that would have been very clear. But that's not the case. He has not been figured out. I would say, yeah, Josh Allen hasn't been figured out. There's been game plans put in place where it's like, yeah, they managed to stop him in said game, but he hasn't been figured out either. I'll give him that part and that part alone. Because to say, yeah, all you need to do to stop Lamar is rush 5 and have all the men and have all the receivers covered. It's like, bro, the fuck is you talking about? All right, well, that's you'll go.
Yeah, so man, goddamn. Yeah, I okay. I slid. You know what I'm saying? Kind of agree with y'all, man. Kind of agree with y'all boys for sure. Like the nigga elite, bro. You ain't got the nigga figured out now. Like I ain't gonna say all that. I think he should have worded it different. I think it should have been more of a you will have more of a chance to stop Lamar or not even stop. Just have him have not a bad game, but a game numbers that he's not used to putting up. There's a way if you have a certain, you know what I'm saying, certain teams can do it. Seahawks, you know what I'm saying, Chiefs, Bill, well, based off last season, Chiefs, you know what I'm saying, Bills. You got certain teams who have the goddamn what's it called that can do it. But that 75 shit don't work with everybody. 75 with the Raiders and see how that shit go. On my mother. That shit not working, gang. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like when you bring up certain teams, you gonna y'all can sit 6. On my mama, they gonna get a first down every play fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't say that shit. Because if that's the case, everybody can run that shit and everybody will have success. Now you can look at okay when he played. He's got that his in conference rivals. You know what I'm saying? Browns, Steelers. I don't care. They sit at 5. And the Steelers, they win a lot of their games because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they damn defense, not because they offense at all. It don't be because they offense. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time because y'all really got there said it. Like you you can't say like, oh, we got them figured out. Because that's not some shit that everybody could do, bro. Because he capable of goddamn throwing for 400. He also capable of running for down there 300. So like, nigga, we not talking about no goddamn Mason Rudolph. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, we got Mason Rudolph figured out, bro. Send him 5. Fuck no,
I'm
twin.
dead.
We just seen this nigga do some crazy ass, one of the best NFL plays ever type shit on a
Yep.
weekly basis when the season started. You know what I'm saying? So let's calm down with that shit. Like it, it's definitely a fucking however you want to play it. I don't think niggas mad. If you got Josh Allen over Lamar, cool. If you got Lamar over Josh Allen, cool. Like y'all can have y'all little debates and say why you think 1A, 1B, you know what I'm saying? But Brian Cap, but they the same nigga, bro. Both of them niggas not figured out. You know what I'm saying? You just I ain't gonna lie, you just have more of film on something that has worked against Lamar. That's it. You should have said that. Elite teams with a elite D line when they send 5, they have a lot of success with Lamar. That would have made a lot more sense. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm
And
saying?
only because Lamar a little bit shorter. Josh Allen with
And
a
then
legit
and
six
then that's
five.
where then that's where your take about the Josh Allen not figured out because in those situations, I just see Josh Allen still on Aaron Donald, so you know what I'm saying? That whole bigger shit, that is where that shit come in play. You know what I'm saying? Not saying all the time, like, but come on, bro. We did not saying Lamar ain't done it, but we just seen play. This nigga Josh Allen is getting tackled and he done underhanded that bitch to the, you know what I'm saying, to his receiver multiple times in a season.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like that is where that big shit come in at, and that would have made more sense if you would have said that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah. So to wrap it up, that you should have reworded it, twin. I ain't gonna lie, you're tripping.
for sure, for sure. All
Wait,
right.
he had said something else. I forgot.
All right.
When he said another thing he said the 49ers team in the Super Bowl was better than the Eagles team in the Super Bowl
Yeah.
that they beat them. I'll write that out because I
Wait,
find that
wait. What
ridiculous.
team?
He's he said the because he was on the Chiefs, right? The team that
Oh,
the
that Super Bowl. Cause
49ers,
I'm like, you gotta be
yeah,
specific.
yeah, the 49ers where they beat them in OT.
Hmm.
He's saying that team was better than the Eagles team that beat them, that dropped 40 on them.
How? Like, in what regard?
I I still don't understand. He said like they had a better roster. It was crazy. The first niggas he's named was Debo, Ayuk, niggas at AJ and Smith. I'm like, bro, I'm like, all right, bro. Smitty and AJ are better than Ayuk and Debo, straight up. So how the
Not
fuck?
even in the same tier.
And then let's go running backs. You can have an argument whether you want CMC or Saquon. Tight end, you got Kittle, you got that. Then you argue Bark Putty or Jalen Hurts. Then you got O linemen. Eagles is fucking clearing that line, bro. D
I will
lineman.
say though, real quick, them niggas did get lucky. Dre Greenlaw got injured that game. The 49ers was dealing with some injuries. I will say that
Yeah.
part. I ain't gonna cap. And Dre Greenlaw was a big part of that when he got injured, like dead ass, like what first drive, like. But yeah, but you keep going though.
I was like D line. You got Nick Bosa leading that, but Eagles got crazy depth on their D line. Linebackers. They got Zach Bond, Kobe Dean, all of them. Um, I'll definitely take Fred Warner over Zach Bond anytime.
For sure.
Then you got the secondary. Cooper DeJean, Queen Mitchell. Um, Darius Slay was on that team also,
Yeah.
and
Wait.
when they won the Super Bowl for the Eagles.
Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
I can't remember who they had on. I can't remember who they had for safety.
Oh, what you got it? Reed. Not
Like
not 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 Reed. Blankenship. Blankenship. I'm
yeah,
tripping.
yeah,
Yeah,
not
Reed Blankenship. That is
yeah,
his name.
Reed his first name,
Yeah.
and then shit. I know they had Lenore. I can't remember all this. There's another corner for the 49ers. I can't think of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Solid nigga. Yeah. Fact. I already know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name.
But either way, you put all that together, Eagles definitely had a better roster. But at the same time, you also got to point out the Chiefs were a better team that year than they were the year they played the fucking Eagles.
And that what I was gonna say. They had a way better team than they had when they played the Eagles. So it's like y'all barely beat them, and they was injured. Like they were dead ass banged up. I ain't gonna count.
That's when Darius Slay had to point out, he's like, my nigga, we was blowing y'all niggas out. If we had kept our starters in, the score would not have looked like it was. Niggas was up 40-6 on y'all.
That's a fact. I'm not gonna count.
It's like, dog, like, just like basically stop talking, bro. Like, stop talking. Because that game against the 49ers, y'all had to win in OT. And Kyle Shannon didn't even know the fucking fumble on in OT, bro.
Come on, man.
Like,
bro.
let's be for
Just
real.
looking at the eye test, and looking at on paper. Like I got both the rosters lined up. But yeah, y'all was naming off some shit, but I'm just looking at them side by side. So I got the Google to do that shit on paper and on eye test, bro. Eagles clearing that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy work. Only thing
I,
niggas might like down the line, depending on how the rest of his career go out, niggas might be like Jimmy Garoppolo or Jalen Hurts. Like that probably the only thing.
Niggas is not making that
But
conversation, but it's a whole. That's even first. Of all, that's a whole different Super Bowl. But even still, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like buddy talking about like if you're talking insane enough that Emmanuel Acho is looking at you like, hey, bro, yeah, they finna be on your ass. Then you are definitely saying something wrong.
Yeah,
he
fact.
wanted to out the mud that shit so bad, bro.
My God. Nah, he was like, nah, he was like, nah, he was like, nah, you can keep going. I ain't gonna stop you.
Hell no. Oh, and don't forget the 49ers had to go Richard Sherman. Let's go. Next topic. Uh
All right,
let's get
that's a
into
main event.
into the motherfucking main event. Austin Reeves versus Nas. Hmm. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? As people have know, it's been a topic of conversation. Um, we had a random fan essentially bring up Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves responded to that fan saying this, and you know, after that, the internet basically took a blaze. This that Nas would Bolly bust his ass, but you also had NBA people saying that Austin Reeves a bucket as well. And then saying Austin
Austin
Reeves
Rivers.
bringing up Austin Austin Rivers. Yeah, you know what I mean, my bad, bro. Austin Rivers is a bucket as well. And nigga tired, bro. Nigga tired. Austin Rivers is a bucket as well. And they show like his 1v1 highlights and shit like that, and then he talking about he was one ISO player for most of his career and from high school to college and NBA when he had the chance when he's coming off the bench. Like I I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. You're retired. You've been being an analyst. You've been sitting down chilling. You talking all that shit, but you talking about, bro, I ain't trying to go work out just so I could face a dude on YouTube because you think you're gonna lose. Like niggas is talking about because he been in the league and all this accomplishment shit. Cool, whatever. This nigga does his 1v1 shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day in, day out. So he's like battle tested in this shit. And not only that, yeah, he's a guard, whatever. He's a little bit shorter than Austin Rivers. Nigga, but he about big as fuck. Nigga bought a solid 240, probably 250. That's a lot. That's gonna help him on defense, and it's also gonna help him on offense, getting to that bucket. And then on top of that, he's not just you know what I'm saying. You bringing clout to him, he bringing clout to you essentially too. If we talk about money, he can put the money up. He already offered what in the video, the last video he dropped. He said he offered him 75,000 off real just for him to pull up, just for him
And
to
then
pull
it
up.
went to 100.
And you got 100 on the table just for you to pull up, bro. They go and get it done because Nas didn't even call you out. Nas didn't even disrespect you, no shit like that. And you let a fan on the internet get you hyped up, and then you talking all that high shit, and you don't. Oh, bro, I ain't trying to get in. I ain't trying to get in. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. What the fuck you talking for? All this hypothetical shit when this get actually happening. There's not no LeBron versus Jordan talk where we'll never see it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it is footage out there, but we'll never see it. And you know what I'm saying? It can never be done because it's a hypothetical. We can actually get this done on paper, and niggas is you know what I'm saying doing everything in their power, or not doing anything in their power. Let me say that niggas is not doing anything in their power to get this shit done. We want to see this. But Derek, real quick, we can go to Moot.
I'll say my whole issue with this is how it started. Like I feel because yeah, Rip Austin he came a little too hot just off of what a random nigga was saying. Like that's my whole issue is Nas wasn't saying nothing. Nas was just minded. It was just gonna mind his business. Like it's the fact you replied to the nigga. You could have just like replied to the nigga, but like, yeah, no, I'm not interested. But hey, shout out to Buddy though. That could have been the end of this discussion. Niggas may have entertained it or anything, but other than that, that would have been the end of that. It's the fact you came in and was talking down on Buddy as if these were the words coming out of his mouth, bro. That's the whole issue with it. But you came in talking down on him. I get it. You was in the NBA. I get it. You was there for a substantially long amount of time. But that does not mean you have to just come in and talk down on a dude who wasn't even saying nothing. Nigga was minding his own business. He got his own thing going on right now. You did not have to say all that shit. And that's where it prompted Nas to be like, all right, bro. I would have been cool if you just been like, yeah, whatever. But the fact you talked down on me, I didn't say nothing to you. That's when it's like the fact you said that, it's like, all right, since you want to say all that stuff, either who or we're just gonna take this as you scared or you just looking for clout or some shit like that. Like you got Michael Beasley talking about it and shit. Like no one even added that nigga. That's just the fact, like, bro, you did not have to do all that. That is my that's just my thing. Like, yeah, you tried for that. And I was gonna say, either apologize for all that shit you said. You can stand on some of the stuff you said, but like on a certain shit where you just talking down on Buddy and all that and all the whole 1v1 thing, I'll say do that. If not, I'll say lace them up. Simple as that. What's yours say? What do you guys say, Move?
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna count, bro. Y'all probably gonna have to bleep this shit a little bit, bro, because I'm not gonna count. Y'all niggas is y'all fans, bro. Y'all some dick riding ass niggas, bro. I'm not gonna count, bro. I'm gonna just be 100. I'm gonna just be realistic, bro. Y'all boys, bro. Y'all need to tighten up, bro, because I'm not gonna count. Cool, bro. Smooth. Nigga got an elite high school. He got one of the best high school mixtapes ever. Facts. Nigga was a dog in high school, in college. Facts. Nigga went to Duke, started forever. Facts. Return. Cool. Lottery pick. Smooth. Did thing. Bro, that shit did not translate to the league like that, bro. I know, cat. Y'all need to keep bringing up fucking college and high school mixtape back when I was fucking 16, twin. I'm not gonna count. And that just being 100. He's not that same player, gang. So why the fuck y'all dick Ryan talking about that shit? That's smooth. He got them goddamn accolades. Bro, that's smooth as fuck, twin. You wanna know another nigga that got them same accolades? James Wiseman. That shit don't fucking matter, twin. He a McDonald's All-American. Nigga, Quade Green was a McDonald's All-American. Jordan Brand Classic. That's smooth. Like, you will find that. Everybody don't get the chance to do that shit, twin. Everybody don't be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have money to go to prep schools and all that other shit to get put in the right place to goddamn be able to do that shit, bro. I'm not gonna count. I know some who was my damn self who probably should have went D1 for real. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't just happen like that, bro. I'm not gonna count. You know? So for you to come at him over a random fan, random nigga comment about something the fan said, not nothing I said, bro, that's insane, twin. I'm not gonna count. Cause who the fuck is you? Nigga, you didn't go to the league and become De'Aaron Fox. I'm not gonna count, twin. You didn't stay on the team longer than 2 years, bro. Other than the Clippers. That was ran by your fucking daddy. Let's be 100. I'm not gonna count, twin. Like, what the hell are we talking about? We had like nigga with game planning for fucking Austin Rivers or something, twin. You not Austin Reeves. You Austin Rivers, nigga. I'm not gonna count game. Like, what the fuck? Boy, you act like you went into the league and was just Ant Edwards. Buddy, getting into the NBA hard. And you did it. Congratulations, bro. I'm respecting that. I always respect that. And like Nas said, bro, they didn't ask other NBA niggas, bro, to hoop, and they'd have been like, respectfully, no, twin. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to get into that. Okay, cool. Ain't been no beef, nothing. Smooth. I think Pierre, what's it called, was one on from Baylor. Smooth, twin. I'm not gonna count. You talking about nigga ain't got no McDonald All American. Nigga wasn't even getting no playing time at FAMU. Like damn, twin. So that's just where a nigga peak at. College, if he'll make it to the NBA, that's just where it's over with it. You know what I'm saying? That man is in the big three. He to play professionally. Why we act like this just another like we just walked the one road and we're like, hey bro, we want Austin River to play this nigga right here, bro. I just see him score 5 straight points. This nigga will prove it. He tough. We talking about hooping. I ain't gonna count to him. This is the crazy thing about hooping. This game can be played 1-on-1. When pros want to get better, what do they do? They go with other pros and they iron sharp as iron.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Get in that ring, twin, or shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna count. Nigga offered you $100,000, twin. 6 figures. I don't know a nigga who not in your word taking no easy money. I'm not gonna count. On my mama, a nigga tell me, I don't know. If I'm gonna call dude and the nigga like, and I know I'm talking so much shit, and the nigga like, oh bro, I'm gonna put up $100,000. Shit, fuck it, bro, let's do it. I might not have the money, but I know for a fact I'm finna beat the nigga.
Yeah.
If I feel like that on my mama, I'm gonna play that nigga. I'm finna lace up my shoes. So and you still be posting your little Planet Fitness video when you be hooping. He said he saw you hoop. Goddamn, whenever
He
in
was
some
not
Miami run or
impressed.
some shit. Put them on. I ain't just lace your shoes up, twin. It's basketball game. I ain't gonna count. Like it cool you was in the league, bro. 1-on-1. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna be 100, boy. You's a bitch. Nigga talking about we can't play 1-on-1. We can play 5-on-5. Fuck is we talking about, nigga? I'm not gonna count. What the fuck? Get in the field, nigga. I'm not gonna count. Get in the field. It's easy, bro. Take the money, bro. I'm finna just leave it at that because I can keep on going. But if you're not gonna take the money, shut the fuck up. Apologize, bro, because you said some crazy ass shit, and just shut the fuck up, bro. Say you on goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You on rob with the space. You respect the players, smooth, bro. Because a lot of these niggas that went to college for the shit, a lot of these niggas at D1, Lamar Peters out there, he went to fucking Mississippi State, SEC, D1 basketball. Goddamn, Bruce didn't played in the NBA. He played G League. Zay played in the G League. Bino played in the G League. We not talking about no average hoop niggas. Wani Jelly Fam, he didn't hoop. D1, JQ, Alabama, Memphis. Come on, twin. Like, let's come on, bro. McDonald's all American, the shit you talking about. This is who we hooping against. So, like, come on, bro. Like, let's not do that, twin. Like, let's just leave it at hooping, bro. If you're not gonna hoop, shut the fuck up, bro. Because it's clear that you got them scared. Michael Beasley, a nigga who had a better career than you, if we want to talk about careers and shit, he got them. Now I be playing him. Lance Stevenson, another nigga who had a better career than you, he got them. A nigga like Kyrie who leave, you not even in, nowhere near. He respect the space. He tuned in. Isaiah Briscoe,
He add
Kentucky.
to the space. With the more than the run
Kentucky.
shit.
Facts. Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? Stand out. Isaiah, he's played Isaiah Briscoe. Orlando Magic. That boy dropping 30 bombs in China. What are we talking about? You know what I'm
And you got
saying?
Gerald Green stepping up, bro.
Gerald Green played a couple years ago, even before this game. He played Frigga. Bro, shut the fuck up, game. If you're not gonna play, bro, shut up. It's your scary ass up. I'm not gonna care. That's all it did. That 1v1 space not built for everybody. That's smooth. You talking about your game built the ISO. You talking all this smooth shit. What's stopping you from doing it? I'm gonna get injured. I ain't gonna be able to report on the games no more. Shut your lame dork ass up. I'm not gonna count, bro. No count. But yeah, bro. I'm gonna just keep it there. Like I said, bro, I can go all goddamn day, bro. No count.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've always hated Austin Rivers ever since. Ever since his daddy wouldn't trade a nigga for Carmelo Anthony, bro. That shit has always pissed me off. Carmelo was supposed to be on the Clippers, nigga. If you think I'm lying, bro, go look that shit up. Carmelo Anthony was supposed to get traded to the fucking Clippers. The prime Clippers. Chris Paul, JJ Redick, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, goddamn Jamal
Jamal
Crawford off
Crawford.
the bench. You was gonna have LaMelo at the goddamn small forward position on that team. All they asked for was Lama Rute, a pick, and goddamn Austin Rivers. And his daddy said no. Like,
Oh yeah,
that
nah. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is
I remember
fucking
that.
crazy. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, bro. I ain't never liked that nigga ever since then, bro. Like, fuck that nigga, bro.
You got respectfully. Fuck respectfully, because you wasn't even being respectful. I
He
ain't gonna count.
wasn't, bro.
I ain't gonna count. Fuck being respectful, bro. You did not. All that elite shit went out the window when you left Duke. I'm not gonna count. A nigga like Peyton Pritchard having a better NBA career than you, bro. Calm the fuck down, man. I'm not gonna count. And that's me being realistic. No cap. This ain't feelings. These facts. He's having a better career than you, bro. No cap. Shut the fuck up,
Real shit.
boy. You was smooth, nigga. Like I said, you didn't stay on the team more than 2 years, gang. Other than your daddy team, you wasn't no fucking threat, bro. Nigga would not. I prom. I ain't never seen no nigga with no Austin River jersey. I'm gonna end it at that.
All right, y'all. This has been episode 55. And we out this bitch.
Yeah, man. Salute, man. Message of the day: be respectful.
Be respectful, bro. Peace.
Hell no, boy. That is
What's wrong
crazy.
with you, man?
Damn, bro. We
What
was
the
supposed to
hell?
get man.